Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to the Daily House Ideas. I'm absolutely thrilled you're here today because we're diving into something truly magical, creating the perfect farmhouse Christmas atmosphere that'll make your heart skip a beat. If you're dreaming of that cozy, rustic charm mixed with holiday sparkle, you're in for such a treat. Today, we're exploring how to style not just your fireplace mantle, but your entire farmhouse home for Christmas. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you love farmhouse design as much as I do. And drop a comment below sharing your favorite Christmas decorating tip. Your farmhouse exterior sets the stage for the entire holiday experience. And trust me, this is where the magic begins. Start with classic white string lights outlining your roofline. There's something so timeless about that warm glow against weathered wood siding. Add oversized wreaths to your front windows using natural materials like eucalyptus, pine, and burlap ribbons. Consider placing vintage galvanized planters filled with evergreen branches and red berry stems on either side of your entrance. The key here is layering textures. Think rough wood, soft greenery, and metallic accents that catch the light beautifully. Your entryway is the perfect place to blend functionality with farmhouse Christmas charm, creating that welcome home feeling we all crave. Transform your coat hooks into holiday magic by weaving garland around them and adding small battery-operated fairy lights. Place a vintage wooden bench beneath with cozy plaid cushions and a festive throw pillow. Your shoe cabinet can double as a display surface for a collection of vintage Christmas books or small potted evergreens. Add a rustic mirror framed with greenery. And don't forget a beautiful natural fiber mat that says Merry Christmas in farmhouse script. It's these thoughtful touches that make guests feel instantly welcomed. The living room is truly where farmhouse Christmas dreams come alive, especially around that gorgeous fireplace mantle we're focusing on today. Start your mantle styling with varying heights. Use vintage wooden boxes or books to create levels, then layer on mixed greenery like pine, cedar, and magnolia leaves. Incorporate warm white string lights woven throughout, mason jar luminaries, and vintage brass candlesticks for that perfect farmhouse glow. Add texture with burlap ribbon, galvanized metal accents, and a few carefully chosen ornaments in cream, red, and natural wood tones. The secret is asymmetrical balance. It should look curated, but never too perfect or stuffy. Your farmhouse dining room should feel like the ultimate gathering place during Christmas, where every meal becomes a celebration. Create a stunning centerpiece using a reclaimed wood box filled with varying heights of pillar candles, surrounded by fresh greenery and pinnacones. Layer different textures on your table with a burlap runner, vintage white dishes, and mason jar glasses tied with twine and small sprigs of rosemary. Hang a simple garland swag above your dining table, keeping it understated so it doesn't compete with your beautiful table setting. The goal is creating an atmosphere where conversations flow as smoothly as the warm candlelight dancing across everyone's faces. The farmhouse kitchen during Christmas should feel like the warm, beating heart of your home, where holiday magic is literally cooking up. Style your upper cabinets with simple garland tucked along the tops, and add small battery lights for a subtle glow. Your refrigerator can become a canvas for vintage Christmas cards or a small wreath hung with magnetic hooks. Above your stove, create a mini vignette with vintage canisters filled with holiday treats, small potted herbs like rosemary for that fresh scent, and a string of cranberries for natural color. Don't forget your coffee station. Dress it up with a small Christmas tree and a galvanized bucket and vintage mugs ready for hot cocoa moments. Transform your family room into the ultimate Christmas sanctuary where movie nights become treasured memories and every evening feels like a holiday embrace. Frame your flat screen TV with subtle greenery garland keeping it light so it doesn't overwhelm your viewing experience. Create cozy seating arrangements with plaid throws, fuchs for pillows, and warm lighting from table lamps with burlap shades. Add a small side table styled with hot cocoa essentials, vintage mugs, a thermos, and maybe some homemade cookies in a mason jar. The key is creating the hygge feeling, that Danish concept of cozy contentment that makes everyone want to curl up and stay, well, with the people they love most. Even your workspace deserves some farmhouse Christmas magic. Because who says productivity can't be festive and inspiring? Style your desk with a small vintage radio playing soft Christmas music, and add a unique small desk clock with rustic charm, maybe one made from reclaimed wood or featuring a vintage design. Create a mini holiday vignette with a tiny potted evergreen, some battery-operated fairy lights in a mason jar, and a few favorite holiday cards displayed on a small easel. Keep decorations minimal and functional. You want inspiration, not distraction. A small wreath hung above your workspace or a garland swag around your window can provide that perfect touch of holiday cheer without cluttering your productive flow. Your reading nook should feel like a scene from a beloved Christmas novel, where every page turned is accompanied by the soft glow of holiday lights and the scent of pine. Create a cozy corner with a comfortable chair drape in a chunky knit throw and a farmhouse-style side table holding a vintage lamp with warm light. Style the space with a small collection of classic Christmas books, a steaming mug of tea or cocoa, and maybe a small potted morphic pine that can serve as a tiny Christmas tree. Add a soft area rug with subtle holiday patterns, and hang a simple wreath in the nearby window. This should be your personal sanctuary where you can escape with a good book and soak in the peaceful magic of the season. Your bedroom should be a peaceful retreat that whispers rather than shouts Christmas joy, creating a serene space for rest and dreams. Keep decorations minimal and soothing, perhaps a simple garland draped along your headboard or around a mirror, with soft white lights that can double as gentle nighttime illumination. Style your nightstands with small evergreen sprigs in vintage milk glass vases, and add cozy plaid pillows to your bedding collection. A beautiful vintage quilt at the foot of your bed not only adds warmth, but also that classic farmhouse texture we love. The goal is creating a space that feels festive yet restful, where you can drift off to sleep surrounded by subtle holiday magic and wake up refreshed for another day of Christmas joy. Even your bathroom can embrace farmhouse Christmas charm in the most delightful and unexpected ways. Style your vanity area with a small mirror garland, just a simple strand of greenery with tiny lights that frame your mirror beautifully. Add a vintage soap dispenser and hand towels in holiday colors like deep red or forest green. Your shower area can feature a small wreath hung from the window, and consider adding a festive shower curtain in subtle plaid or with simple holiday motifs. Place a small potted evergreen on your bathroom counter, and don't forget a beautiful scented candle in pine or cinnamon. There's nothing quite like stepping into a bathroom that smells like Christmas morning and feels like a spa retreat all rolled into one cozy experience. Your farmhouse garage can become Christmas headquarters with the right rustic styling that's both functional and festive. Create organized storage for decorations using vintage wooden crates and galvanized bins labeled with chalkboard tags. Hang string lights around the garage door frame and add wreaths to any windows. Set up a dedicated gift trapping station using a reclaimed wood table with supplies organized in mason jars and vintage tins. Consider adding a small space heater and comfortable seating so this becomes a cozy workspace rather than just storage. The key is making this utilitarian space feel warm and inviting. We're preparing for Christmas becomes part of the joy rather than just a chore to get through quickly. Don't let cold weather stop you from enjoying your farmhouse patio. With the right Christmas styling, it becomes a magical outdoor room perfect for sipping hot cocoa under the stars. String warm white lights overhead and wrap them round porch posts or railings for instant atmosphere. Add outdoor furniture with weather-resistant cushions in holiday colors. And don't forget cozy blankets for snuggling. Create a focal point with a large outdoor wreath or garland swag. And consider adding lanterns with battery-operated candles for safe, beautiful lighting. If you have outdoor furniture, style it with vintage galvanized planters filled with evergreen arrangements and red berries. The goal is extending your living space outdoors, creating an enchanting spot where family and friends can gather even during the winter months. Now, let's dive deep into styling that gorgeous fireplace mantle, the absolute crown jewel of farmhouse Christmas decor. Start with your foundational layer using mixed greenery of varying textures. Think lush pine garland as your base. Then add magnolia leaves for that silvery green contrast and cedar sprigs for texture variety. Create visual interest with different heights using vintage books, wooden boxes, or risers hidden beneath your greenery. Layer in your lighting with warm white string lights woven throughout the garland, plus add pillar candles in varying heights for that magical flickering glow. Incorporate natural elements like pinnacones, dried orange slices, and maybe some cotton stems for that authentic farmhouse feel that never goes out of style. Lighting is absolutely everything when it comes to creating that warm, inviting farmhouse Christmas atmosphere we're all craving. Layer different types of lighting throughout your space. Start with ambient lighting from string lights and fairy lights. Add task lighting with table lamps and sconces. And create focal points with candles and lanterns. Use warm white LED lights rather than cool white that create that cozy, golden glow that makes everything feel more intimate and welcoming. Consider adding dimmer switches to overhead lights so you can adjust the mood throughout the day. Battery-operated lights are your best friend for decorating. They give you freedom to place lights anywhere without worrying about outlet placement. And many now come with timers for convenience. The secret to gorgeous farmhouse Christmas style lies in masterfully mixing textures and patterns that complement rather than compete with each other. Combine rough textures like burlap and reclaimed wood with softer elements like knit throws and fox fur. Mix patterns thoughtfully, pair larger plaids with smaller checks, or combine stripes with subtle florals. Natural materials are your best friends here. Think woven baskets, jute rope, galvanized metal, and raw wood finishes. The key is creating contrast while maintaining harmony. Every element should feel like it naturally belongs together, as if your farmhouse has been lovingly decorated over many years with treasured finds and meaningful pieces that tell your family's unique story. A cohesive color palette is what transforms good farmhouse Christmas decor into absolutely stunning farmhouse Christmas magic. Stick to a classic combination of warm whites, deep reds, forest greens, and natural wood tones, with touches of galvanized silver for that authentic farmhouse sparkle. These colors work beautifully together because they're found in nature and have that timeless quality that never feels trendy or dated. Add depth with varying shades. Cream alongside bright white, burgundy mixed with cherry red, sage green paired with deep forest tones. The goal is creating a palette that feels both festive and sophisticated, where every color choice enhances the others and creates that perfect farmhouse Christmas atmosphere that feels both fresh and wonderfully familiar. Incorporating natural elements is what gives farmhouse Christmas decor the authentic, organic beauty that feels both elegant and approachable. Gather materials like pinnacones, acorns, birch bark, and interesting branches from your own yard or local parks. There's something so satisfying about decorating with elements you've collected yourself. Fresh greenery is essential, but don't overlook preserved elements like cotton stems, wheat bundles, and dried hydrangeas that add texture without the maintenance. Create beautiful arrangements using what nature provides, mixing different shapes, sizes, and textures for visual interest. These natural elements not only look gorgeous, but also bring wonderful scents into your home. That fresh pine smell or the subtle fragrance of dried lavender can make your entire space feel more inviting. You don't need to spend a fortune to achieve that gorgeous farmhouse Christmas look. Some of the most beautiful decorations are things you can make yourself with love and creativity. Create stunning wreaths using grapevine from your yard and evergreen clippings, tied with burlap ribbon you can find at any craft store. Make your own garland by stringing popcorn and cranberries. It's a fun family activity that creates beautiful, edible decorations. Transform mason jars into luminaries with battery-operated string lights, or use them as vases for simple evergreen arrangements. Paint pinnacones white for a snowy effect, or leave them natural and dust with a little glitter. The key is seeing potential in simple materials and letting your creativity shine through. Great farmhouse Christmas decor isn't just about the decorating. It's also about smart storage solutions that make next year's decorating easier and more enjoyable. Invest in clear storage bins so you can see what's inside, and label everything clearly with both words and photos. Store delicate items wrapped in tissue paper or bubble wrap, and use cardboard dividers for ornaments. Keep a detailed list of where everything is stored so you're not searching frantically next December. Consider storing items by room or by color scheme to make decorating more efficient. Take photos of your favorite arrangements before taking them down so you can recreate looks you loved. The goal is making the process so organized and streamlined that decorating becomes pure joy rather than a stressful scramble through boxes of tangled lights and forgotten treasures. What a beautiful journey we've taken together today, exploring every corner of your home and discovering how to infuse each space with that gorgeous farmhouse Christmas magic we all love so much. Remember, the most important thing isn't creating picture-perfect decorations. It's about creating a home that feels warm, welcoming, and filled with love for everyone who enters. These ideas are just starting points for your own creativity, so don't be afraid to adapt them to your personal style and family traditions. I hope you feel inspired to try some of these cozy farmhouse Christmas ideas in your own home. If this video sparked your creativity, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the Daily House Ideas for weekly design inspiration that'll keep your home beautiful all year long. Drop a comment below and share your favorite farmhouse Christmas tip. I love hearing from this amazing community. Until next time, keep creating spaces that make your heart happy.